Tellemtribe Tarot, daily readings for my tribe. Subscribe to my channel.
Peace. I am Cherokee with Tellemtribe Tarot, coming to you with another Gemini reading. And I really hope that y'all had a great week. I know I had a great week. I was at my home away from home in Costa Rica, and it was a very inspiring and enlightening experience. And I feel as though I've been rejuvenated and ready to take on the world. And you're gonna see more videos, more members only videos in surplus. You're gonna see more live videos, in particular for members. I don't really go live for the general channel. That is a members only perk primarily, but just more inspiring content because of how inspired I feel. Like, if you've never been to Costa Rica, go to Costa Rica. Put the funds together, put the funds aside, and make it a bucket list entry that you must scratch off because it changes a lot. Okay, so take what resonates and leave behind what doesn't. If you want to book a personal reading with me, now is like the perfect time to book a reading. The perfect time to book a reading. Okay, so go to tellemtribetarot.com. I may put it on the screen, but it's also in the description, the actual link to take you there. If you want to join the channel membership so you can get the full scope of what we got going on here at Tellemtribe Tarot, it's called the Tellemtribe Crew. You can see all the things that you get for joining the channel membership, and it's affordable and it's better than cable. It's actually your spiritual well-being is what's being fed. So it's a good investment, I'd say. Nonetheless, I'm glad that you're here. And I would love for you to take what resonates and leave behind what doesn't. This is going to be for my Geminis as usual. We're going to see where you are emotionally, what's going on with you in the moment. And pull cards for that. Drop a comment to say hello to a goddess, because you know I love it when you say hello. Turn on post notifications. Click like to show love to the video, which in turn shows love to the channel. Share the video to share the wealth. And let's get to it, y'all. All right, Spirit, please provide me with the guided messages for Gemini. Please provide me with the guided messages for Gemini. Please provide me with the guided messages for Gemini. Please provide me with the guided messages for Gemini. Okay, what does Spirit want you to know? I feel an energy of someone who's also feeling refreshed. You may have switched toothpastes. Channel messages. You may see me scratching a lot. It's because I have a lot of insect bites. I even have a cluster on my butt. Like, not on my butt, but on the side of my leg, near my butt area, there's like 6 bites in a circle. And I feel like the mosquitoes just like, oh, this is fresh meat. And they all sat down at a table on my ass, and they just all like stabbed me at the same time. And they like really ate real good because they got me real good. Like, TMI maybe, but no, the fuck, they got me real good. I think I just did this, but I'm gonna do it again if I did it, just in case I didn't. Them mosquitoes, they don't play, and that insect spray did not work. Anyways, but someone is feeling refreshed. So Queen Bee, secure, confident, boss bitch, career focused. Like I said, someone is feeling refreshed, having the same energy that I'm feeling, like going to another country and taking it all in and just being inspired. You're being inspired or inspiring yourself, or creating an ambiance for yourself and an aura of just taking over because you want to change your financial status, or you might have changed it already, and that's what's giving you that new feel. Like, you're doing things that you plan to do and you're executed, and you're on your boss bitch shit. Like, people gotta come to you for answers. It's like they use you for inspiration. Queen, boss bitch energy. Yes, career focus. So you may be doing really well at your job, or you may be switching jobs. You hear the birds outside. They're so amazing. I'm so happy. And you're just confident and just feeling yourself. What's another energy here? Illumination, truth, discovery, awakening. So this goes really well with this boss bitch energy, this queen bee energy. You may be into Beyonce or Lil Kim or Foxy Brown, the old school greats and the current. But nonetheless, you just feeling yourself and you're feeling like truth is so important. Just knowing who you are is important. Not creating false realities to influence folks is important to you. Being your true authentic self is what you're realizing is important. Taking steps to make sure that you feel good is important. You're in this illuminated state, and if you're not, you're inspired right now to become the illuminated, to walk into your light and into your purpose. That is where you are with it right now. And then trapped, and the reason why you got to this place is because you felt trapped for a long time. You felt as though you've been in this warp where you were just doing things that you were supposed to do and what you thought was required of you, as opposed to what your soul and your heart and your spirit desired, what you needed to thrive and grow. My window is open, so you may hear extra things that you shouldn't be hearing. It is what it is, right? So I'm just so happy for this energy that for whomever it is that is just growing in your purpose and just looking for ways to become a better version of yourself, because that's what brings your natural light. That's what makes you shine. That's what makes you glow. That's what makes you the person when you walk in the room and you have this presence about you. It radiates and people are attracted to it, and that's what builds a business. That's your conversation starter. Some people need fancy clothes and flashy things to start a conversation, but with you, it's your energy. So let's go ahead and get into this reading, shall we? Spirit, please provide me with the guided messages. Please provide me with the guided messages for the collective. Please provide me with the guided messages for the Gemini collective. So we're just going to look at your overall energy, which I know is this Queen Bee energy right here. That's your overall oracle energy. So the moon. So being honest with yourself and making sure that you're putting your feelings at the forefront. You're not suppressing anything, so that you can keep up this illuminated feeling, so that you can walk into your purpose. Pisces energy is here as well. Giving yourself the fair shot by being honest with everyone around you. You may even have an energy of people or person who enjoys what you bring to the table, but is not necessarily giving you what you want out of that exchange. And you have to be open and honest about that, because that will suppress this thing that you're working on, So your challenge could be speaking up. Your challenge also could be knowing the difference, or knowing when, because two majors are here and they're both in the dark. So you are coming out of a dark place. The Hermit, that's Virgo energy. And this is like you needing clarity. You needing to know analytically. You need to break things down and to understand the different components of who you are and where you are. I feel like you're still going through, you still have a ways to go with regards to understanding what your purpose is, because you're doing things the right way and you're benefiting from it. You're seeing changes, and there's just still a part of you that feels like you want to understand more. Like, why is it that you're doing all of this, even though you're benefiting from all of this, if that makes sense? So with the Hermit, it's just saying this, it's okay to analyze and break things down. I'm going to go ahead and close this window because it's people walking back and forth and I don't got time. All right, I'm back. So definitely you analyzing things just to make sure that you stay grounded. I feel like with you just transitioning into knowing what your purpose is, it's just making you look at things from a different perspective, and it's making you more analytical anyways. Like you're just wanting to understand things on a smaller scale, so that when you advance, and the more that you advance, you don't take anything for granted. And having a clear mind, mental clarity, is what's going to be most important for you. So anything that is like causing you any kind of confusion, anything that is making you feel emotionally or mentally tied up and confused, you have to give it a little bit of space and analyze it and see, like, you know, where that energy is coming from. The Queen of Swords, being very vocal about, and that's mental clarity as well. The Queen of Swords is someone who's emotionally, she's emotionally balanced, and she's also one who is analytical. And she is one that would provide the best advice. So I feel like you may have a mentor with this Queen of Swords energy. Gemini, Aquarius, Libra energies present. Or it could be someone that you look to from a distance for guidance. And I feel like this is a great source of information for you. Also, embodying the Queen of Swords energy is important as well, which is being straightforward about what you want, being straightforward about what you think and feel, and not cutting corners, and at the same time being respectful about it. Because when you're in this boss ass state of mind, it's really easy to disconnect from self and connect to the divine masculine energy. You know what I'm saying? Whereas you are just embracing abundance and disconnecting from source. So you have to keep that balance and be straightforward about what you feel in a moment, and be analytical and true to yourself, which is why the moon card is here. It's just important for you to understand the importance of balancing out the abundance that is upon you at this time, and elevating at the same time. It's just having a fair balance between everything. A fair balance between everything. And then the Queen of Cups. So there are two queens here. I think camaraderie is important as well. Like having like a sisterhood. And I'm feeling like this is towards a feminine energy, but having a sisterhood, a camaraderie amongst yourself, like collaborating with people like minds, people who are doing the same thing that you're doing, that's going to be important for you as well. I feel like you may shy away from that because it's not necessarily your thing, but I think that your guides are also pushing you towards doing that as well. Collaborating. You may need to collaborate, because 9 of Cups here, that's when you get your wish fulfillment. It will make your business or whatever it is that you're working towards more lucrative and more successful. So it's just saying that bridging the gaps and not being afraid to collaborate. And I think that's what the word is for you today, Gemini. Not being afraid to collaborate. I want to pull an oracle card for you. Please provide me with the closing messages for this individual. Please provide me with the closing messages for this individual. Why would you do that? Okay. Inner authority. Trust yourself. Listen to yourself. Trauma versus guidance. And this is important for this reading because it's like there's a lot of unhashing that you have to do as you are growing and elevating to new spaces, to look to see why you are reluctant to necessarily collaborate with other people, trust issues. So you have to trust what you feel, but you have to tie yourself to source for with your reason for being, with your reason for doing things, and that will help you to understand why you are reluctant. But your guides are telling you shouldn't be reluctant, and you have to keep doing that internal work, because the more power that you have, the more money that you make, it's going to grow those trust issues. So if you're disconnected from source and you're tying yourself too much to this level of abundance, it's going to create conflict, and it's going to take away your happiness, because this is something that you actually wanted, that you're manifesting, and it's happening. But it's equally important to balance your energy on the inside as well. I hope this message resonates. If you'd like to book a personal reading, the link is in the description box. Until next time, love and light, tribe.
Don't forget to love her back before you lose another one. I need affection like a lazy sugar baby. Need confections, new beginnings with the feelings are the dopest. My confessions are too fluid, but I knew it, he too stupid.